Moving on to another story which is of concern, which is part of this. This is exclusive, and it is about a sinister plot panning out in Bangladesh under the puppet regime of Mohammad Yunus. Bangladeshi nationals Mohammad Saad Radi, alias Mohammad Shab Sheikh, 32 years old and a resident of Rajshahi of Bangladesh, was sent to India or has been sent to India in the month of November to spread nefarious ideology and create sleeper cells. In fact, this is being done after the Ansarullah Bangla team, ABT leader Jashimuddin Rahmani, was released by the Yunus regime immediately on taking over in the month of September. And now the ABT is spreading its tentacles with the aim of compromising India's national security, particularly in the northeast. Let's listen into the DGP of Assam, who, while briefing on this cell, spoke about how Ansarullah Bangla team is creating a situation where there could be lot more infiltration, and what's going to be the consequences of that. We're going to discuss on the other side of that soundbite of Assam DGP.
This operation has been on for some time. Operation Praghat started about 2 weeks ago when we received the intelligence inputs. They were studied in a prolonged and detailed manner. Our teams left for the various locations to identify these jihadis. It is very clear that there is a purpose and an idea formulated across the border on which these people are working, and their handlers are controlling the operation from there. Sleeper cells were being set up to create disturbances through subversive and violent activities, including assassinations, which would disrupt the social fabric of this country and destabilize the region. Right now, we have found in the last 2 weeks, and now that we've arrested these people and brought them into Guwahati last night, links up till West Bengal and, of course, Assam itself. And as Saad Radi was caught in Kerala, it's very clear that he was trying to set up something there too. Now, what we have to look at is further investigations. I'm also really grateful to the West Bengal and Kerala police forces, as well as the central agencies who have stood by us shoulder to shoulder in this operation. And together, as a nation, we will not let such elements destabilize or hurt our country.
All right, that's a dangerous development to which Assam DGP is bringing our attention to. Joining us for a conversation, Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhry. He is editor of Blitz, very familiar face now live from Dhaka, because he gives us a really clear picture of what's happening on the ground. But I'll come to you in a bit, Mr. Chaudhry. First to Mr. Bhaskar Mohanta. He's former DGP of Assam. In fact, he's present Chief Information Commissioner of the state, and it was during his tenure, if I'm right, Mr. Mohanta, that a broad operation had started to counter Ansarullah Bangla team operations in the northeast. You heard the present DGP, GP Singh, about the activities of ABT increasing after Jashimuddin Ansari was released by the Yunus regime in Bangladesh a couple of months back. What is your understanding? What's your sense of how serious the situation is?
What Assam Special DGP Harmeet Singh has said
is
absolutely on the spot. Basically, in the year 2021, in the month of August, September, we received this input and also video evidence of al-Zawahiri, the then chief of Al-Qaeda, having issued some kind of a summon to people of that kind all over the world to make hijrah into Assam. That had kind of rang a very serious alarm bell around that time. And we launched a serious amount of focus, and after sustained intelligence operations, we could bust several modules of Al-Qaeda in India's subcontinent, as well as ABT, the Ansarullah Bangla team, in different districts of Assam, especially in Borpeta and Dhubri. And taking leads from there, a whole lot of operations were conducted all over the country with the direct help of the central agencies and different state police in different parts of the country. and total number of 31 ABT people were arrested. About 16 modules were passed. It was found that most of these people would come to Deoband in the guise of taking admission in some religious courses, and then they would go for different madrasas. So we focus also on different ways of reforming madrasas in Assam. And a whole lot of work has been undertaken in this regard as well.
Right.
And we caught Saiful and a whole lot of other characters. And some of them they did flee off to Dhaka, but then inputs were provided also to Dhaka around that time.
Right.
And serious senior operatives were caught. And Saiful and a whole lot of them have been sentenced by the honorable courts also.
Right. Mr. Mahanta, that's a broad sweep picture of what are the possibilities. And what you're suggesting is that there was already an attempt to compromise India's national security, and it's getting a fillip now with the Assam Special DG Harmeet Singh there. I stand corrected, bringing out through Operation Praghat this key cell which is being pushed in by ABT. Let's go to Mr. Chaudhary on that note. Mr. Chaudhary, you heard both the sitting DGP of Assam and a former DGP narrating to you what are the possible scenarios that could emerge out of this radical activity in Bangladesh. What's your sense? Is the Yunus regime really pushing this, is very indulgent with these forces on the ground as we speak, leading to them being so emboldened to restart their activity of compromising India's security?
Thank you very much. I'd like to first of all give a breaking news to the viewers of Republic that last night, at the dead end of the night, a jihadist named Zikrullah, who is accused of killing blogger Wasikur Rahman Babu. He belongs to Ansarullah Bangla team, and he's directly connected to Akis. He was released from Kashimpur Central Jail 2. And his release was facilitated by Muhammad Yunus himself and his advisor, one of his top, Mahfuz Alam alias Mahfuz Abdullah. And according to my information, within the next 7 days, a few more members of Ansarullah Bangla team will be released from the prison. And as to Zikrullah is the head of the hit and run wing. That's a big thing you are telling, Mr.
Chaudhary, that somebody released somebody who was accused of murdering a YouTuber, a vlogger, a radical Islamist has been released by the Yunus regime?
Last night, yes. Last night from the Kashimpur Central Jail, Part 2. And this Zikrullah is now going to be heading a hit and run team, which will be targeting several individuals inside India, including some of the prominent journalists in the country. And at the same time, I would like to also give another breaking news to you that Ansarullah Bangla team, ABT, is plotting to have terrorist attacks targeting some clubs, posh clubs and five-star hotels, as well as some churches in India during December 25th to December 31st.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohanta and Mr. Chaudhary, with those updates. That's clearly a serious situation emerging on the Eastern Front with the puppet regime of Muhammad Yunus.